Time now for your forewarned weather with Garrett James.
And Garrett, we have some storms making their way through our state tonight.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Glenn. We've got a few thunderstorms out there, one of which does still have that flash flood warning tied to it. However, that will be expiring here in just about 15 minutes. However, one thing I do want to mention is just over the last 10 minutes, we can see out just towards Elko County, we can see there's now a severe thunderstorm warning, and that's for some wind speeds upwards of 60 miles an hour and hail up to the size of about an inch in diameter, which is the classification for a severe thunderstorm warning is 60-mile-per-hour winds and an inch diameter hail. Let's go ahead and take a look at these storms that are in eastern Tooele County right now. There's actually a fairly strong storm just to the west of Tooele right now. It wouldn't surprise me if maybe some smaller hail is falling with that at the present time. And then we can see thunderstorms towards Duchesne, the Uintas, and southwestern Wyoming at the present time. There's that flash flood warning. Like I said, it's expiring here in just about 14 minutes. These still tied to this storm just to the east of there towards Hanksville. Then we can see some just to the north of I-70, just north of there. Then we can see a few storms to the west towards Milford County, as well as western Beaver County. For the most part, in far southern Utah, things are looking pretty dry at the present time, but the futurecast does show that we will be looking at these thunderstorms continuing overnight tonight, starting to dissipate towards about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll be looking at these thunderstorm chances returning tomorrow afternoon. Best rain chances are going to be for the southern part of the state. We can see that bullseye right there, and then towards the Uintas up towards the northeast, both of those seeing the highest chance of seeing rain. General risk for thunderstorms tomorrow for both Saturday and Sunday. Not as widespread coverage on Sunday, but still looking at just that general risk. Marginal risk for excessive rainfall in the southern part of the state tomorrow. And that being said, while flooding is possible, flash flooding is going to be possible as well. For Zion, Bryce Canyon, Capitol Reef, Glen Canyon, it will be probable. For Arches, Canyonlands, San Rafael Swell, Grand Staircase, going to be possible. So if you are planning any hikes in the backcountry, make sure you have a way of receiving weather notifications, because you don't want to be caught in one of the slot canyons without any warning. Let's go ahead and take a look at temperatures out there right now. 90 in Salt Lake City, 90 Provo, Delta, Milford, 95 in St. George, 85 though in Cedar City, 91 Moab, 85 in Blanding. Lows tonight, 61 Logan, 70 Salt Lake, 59 Nephi, 55 Beaver, 61 Delta, 70 Wendover, 71 St. George, close to 70 in Moab. But highs tomorrow, mid-90s for Hanksville, Moab, St. George, lower 90s towards Salt Lake City and Delta. Everybody else looking mainly at the mid to upper 80s. For the Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at temperatures hovering in the mid-90s. Thunderstorm chances for Saturday and Sunday. Slight chance for rain on Monday and looking fairly breezy. Mid-90s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with conditions trying to dry out. But for St. George, bit of a different story. More thunderstorm chances on Saturday and Sunday. Highs in the upper 90s. We're going to continue to see those upper 90s Monday and Tuesday, but it does look like we could maybe see some more monsoonal moisture towards the middle of next week. Glenn, back to you.